Hi, I'm Tiara Thompson and I'm back with another video. I am doing my informative speech, so here we go. Okay, so you know that each year 12.7 million people discover that they have cancer and 7.6 million people die from the disease. This topic is relevant because I feel like people should know the basics and symptoms about cancer. I feel that everybody should have like at least the introduction of what cancer is. I can educate my audience about the subject because I'm giving statistics about it through my entire presentation. Today I'm going to be informing you about a common type of cancer. So I'm going to tell you about this common type of cancer. Secondly, I'm going to tell you the symptoms for this cancer. And lastly, I will explain the treatment options according to this type of common cancer. Okay, first I'm going to educate you on lung cancer. Lung cancer affects more than 200,000 people, 200,000 Americans each year across the United States. As a matter of fact, 234,030 people die from lung cancer across the United States. 121,680 men and 112,350 women die in 1 year of lung cancer. Lung cancer can be associated with many things, such as smoking tobacco or your family history. Now, if you will look to the right of the screen, you will see a picture of two lungs. On the right of that side, you can see that there's a healthy lung, and if you look to the left, you can see that there is a cancerous lung. Obviously, it says the word cancer, and it's pointing to the cancer on that lung. The symptoms for lung cancer. Now that I've told you about the common cancer, I'm going to tell you about the symptoms. The symptoms for lung cancer is fatigue, cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, loss of appetite, coughing up blood, and hoarseness. When you start to experience some of these symptoms, you should immediately go seek a doctor. If you go and seek a doctor, sometimes they'll give you an x-ray and they might be able to tell you that it might not be lung cancer, but chances are it'll be a different type of lung cancer. Because an x-ray can also tell you if your lungs are filled with cancer or if they collapsed or not, or if you have a lung tumor altogether. A lung tumor can cause fluids that cause the lungs to collapse. X-rays can detect the fluid in your lungs or if your lung has collapsed. If you experience chest pains and lower back pains, you should automatically go seek a doctor because you will know when cancers are in your lungs. If you look at the picture to the right, you will see a collapsed lung on the person's body. Treatment options are, I told you about lung cancer and symptoms. Now I'm going to inform you about the treatment options you will have. When it comes to treatment options, your doctor will work together to find out which treatment best works for you depending on your situation. Treatment options are surgery, radiation therapy, chemotherapy, targeted therapy, and immunotherapy. Surgery just depends on if your lung has collapsed or not, because it will mean that they will have to remove your entire lung. Radiation therapy, doctors like to tend to be very careful with that because radiation therapy is when they put you under a CAT scan and they have high-powered beams to where they have to shock and kill the cancerous cells. But as it's killing the cancerous cells, it'll also kill healthy tissue cells. So you have to be really careful with that. Targeted therapy is pretty much the same thing, except that they're using cold powered beams to shock the cancerous cells, and they will pretty much also kill the healthy cells too, which is why they rarely use radiation or targeted therapy at all. Immunotherapy is very rare. It also has to deal with pretty much an IV. They're putting IVs inside of you, and that good stuff. Chemotherapy is very common when people use that. Either it's when they put drugs into your system to kill the cancerous cells, leaving the healthy tissues there. Chemotherapy is more like an IV in your arm or in your chest. Most doctors tend to put it in your chest because if you have lung cancer, once you put it in the chest, it goes straight to your lungs to kill the cancerous cells. When they see that the drugs are fighting off the cancerous cells, and that means that it's very good because chemotherapy is very common and it does take effect very quickly. Chemotherapy tends to give people around 2 to 3 days a week. It just depends on what time they want you in for each session, depending on how bad, what stage lung cancer you are. So sometimes people can get like 2 to 3 days a week, or sometimes people can even get 3 days out of a month, really. It just depends on what stage you're on and if it's good or bad. But when you start to notice these symptoms, it is because the tumor has grown, if there is a tumor, to the point where they're messing with other organs. So you got to be really careful with that. Okay, in conclusion, today I have informed you about a common type of cancer, which is lung cancer that we talked about. And we did talk about lung cancer. We talked about